And would you look at that? We are back live. We took a little break. We got some tea. We got some chocolate. We set up the music the correct way so I can also hear too as well as you. So we're going to play the tunes. We're going to continue with our journey. And hopefully we will get a shiny. And look at that. How beautiful. I can hear it. You can hear it. This might actually keep me revitalized long enough to get one. But let's see. We're on egg 127. We have a few in pocket here. 2 more. But if anyone does drop in and they want to hazard a guess at where some of the tunes are coming from, please let me know. They are from a few select childhood games of my own playing. But we'll be sure to update the playlist as streams go on. I did have quite a few things to get done today for this stream. Setting up the fancy overlay, getting the counter working. So we didn't really have that much time to get a full playlist together. But we've got some bops. And now that I can actually hear them, they should propel me onward. As we hunt the ever-elusive shiny Drifloon. Now, if anyone can tell me where this song is from, they will get big points. But I am actually really vibing with it. I feel like it might actually be a recurring song in future videos. So once we do start doing more informative style videos and not just streams, I might use this because it's a bit of a bop, not gonna lie. But we have a brand new poll going because 3 foolish people thought we were going to get shiny tonight. So I've re-asked the question of, are you sure we'll get a shiny tonight? But let's see. We've got the bops, and I am absolutely vibing with them. So that does help a little bit, not gonna lie. Right, 4 more. Correction, 3 more. No shiny. Wasn't expecting it, it's okay. It's okay, we're vibing now. We're vibing, so we're gonna be okay. I was just going a bit insane because we just had nothing going on. But now we've got music, so we're okay. The music just swelled dramatically there as that egg came out, so maybe that means this will be the shiny. It was not the shiny, but it's okay, because we've got tunes. $130. And we're still going. I think we have 2 more in this stack. Yeah, 2 more in this stack. 2 more to go. I think what we're going to do, just for consistency and so my brain actually works, I think we'll hatch like 3 more just to get us up in intervals of 5 again. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So we'll hatch 2 more, we'll dump everyone on the bin. Then we'll start going up in intervals of 5, and hopefully that will mean I won't forget to add to the counter. These eggs seem to be taking a bit longer. Does that mean it's shiny? Somehow I don't think that's how it works. 131, that could be a cool number. And now we have the absolute bops from the Game Boy Advanced era. The Game Boy Advanced era bops. If anyone can tell me where this tune comes from, I'd be very impressed. I would be very impressed if you could tell me where this absolute banger is from. It does go on for a while though, not going to lie. So if you don't like the tune, well, you're out of luck for the next 7 minutes or so. And that's 1 free too. Could be a funny number to get a shiny on. Are we gonna get a shiny on 132? Probably not. Nope, we didn't. Please be a shiny. Oh. I mean, yes, the music does help, but at the same time, I think it'll only drive me more insane. Right, so we need to hatch 3 more, and then we'll deposit those. And then at least we're going up in intervals of 5, so it makes things a bit easier for my brain. But as you'll see, we are currently hunting Drifloon. Next Saturday we will be hunting Trubbish, because I feel like Gardevoir will actually be quite a strong and potentially competitive Pokemon in the new game. Drifloon could potentially... I have a few ideas for Drifloon. I did actually have a really good strategy for him in this game, which works with Dynamax. And you can't actually turn him into the most frustrating Pokemon ever. So with any luck, we'll be able to do a similar sort of thing in the new game. But now that I can actually hear the music, I'm slightly more sane, so that's good. That's good. Right, 1 more egg. Deposit that. We'll be on intervals of 5, then we'll be laughing. There we go. Up and down and up and down. But yes, we had to go for the workaround of playing it for Windows. Hopefully we don't get any Discord notifications or anything else that would ruin us. We don't really want a loud jump scare notification. I mean, I know it is Halloween, so maybe it might be fitting. You know what, Glasgow, I'm actually going to have to ruin you just because you've used that emoji. So I do apologise, but we're trying to keep things PG here. So if you use the if you use the normal thumbs up emoji, that's completely fine. But yeah, we're doing okay. This is the second stream because on the original one I couldn't actually hear the music through my headphones, so I was slowly going insane. But we've got the music now, so I'm sort of vibing, sort of chilling. We're just cycling up and down endlessly, hoping we get a shiny Pokemon. But yeah, good to see you, dude. Hope you're well. How are things for you? Alright, 2 more and we can throw these boys in the bin. But yeah, dude, if you're gonna hang about for a little bit, let me know if the audio's okay. Because I haven't really tested that much. I was running it off a playlist for OBS, but because I couldn't hear that, I've now just went and used desktop audio. So I don't know if everything's at the... I took a quick recording, it sounded like everything was at the right level and was alright, but let me know if things need a little adjustment. Suffering post-COVID/flu shots. Oh no. Audio is perfect. Well, that's what we like. That's what we like here. Is it just a booster, I assume, or have you foregone taking your shots until now? That sucks. Hope you're okay, dude. Hopefully it doesn't last that long. I was one of the lucky flu. Look at that, he's just shooting puns out unintentionally. I was one of the lucky few that didn't actually get any side effects at all from the COVID vaccine. But then, of course, I was completely ruined once I actually got it. So that wasn't fun. Wouldn't recommend. I mean, at the same time, I was at like 3 gigs, like 3 nights in a row, so I was sort of expecting it from all the mouth breathers to at least contract something, and it happened. But I managed to make it through all the gigs without feeling ill. And then the morning after the last one, I woke up and just felt terrible. Just felt terrible. Had the auto booster in the left arm. Flu shot in the right. Oh, okay. So you're pretty much just completely crippled, is what you're saying? Can't lift a single arm to do anything. I mean, on the bright side, you can use that as an excuse and just have people run after you for the next few days. So, you know, not too bad. Not too bad. But yes, we do have a bit of a playlist going here. Some gaming tunage from some of my childhood favorite games. This song is a bit repetitive, not going to lie. It goes on for a few minutes, but we'll get a new tune soon if this isn't your thing. But like I say, if anyone that pops in the chat can name any of the games that the songs are from, I'd be pretty impressed, to be honest. First job back in March last year, was in bed for a week with hot/cold sweats, all over aching, and a monster migraine. Yeah, I don't know why I was lucky. I just didn't get anything. I was completely fine after mine. But then once I actually got COVID, I was completely ruined and could not move for days on end. Just slept it off mostly. Probably the worst flu I've probably had my entire life. But you know, I survived, so we're okay. We're okay. But yeah, that sucks, dude. Hopefully it won't last too long for you. Second job, sore arm. First booster aching for a few days. That was it. Yeah, I think I got a bit of sore arm, but I think that was really about it. I think that was about it. I mean, I think the secret is I just feel horrible most of the time, so I probably would have felt awful too, but my body's just used to it, so it didn't even realize. I would believe that. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. See, that's exactly what I mean, dude. I am always clinically dehydrated. I mean, a coffee in the morning, that's me until the next day. Oh, I really need to drink more fluids, I really do. But that's nice, at least the GP could actually call you every hour to check. You know, being the NHS, I wouldn't really expect such service, so that's actually quite reassuring to hear, not gonna lie. Right, 2 more. But yes, if I'm honest, you mightn't have joined us on the most interesting of streams. Apparently this is what the internet says is interesting. Personally, I think they just like watching streamers suffer. But all we're doing is grabbing some eggs and cycling up and down and trying to see if one of them's a shiny. Oof. Well, that's not ideal, I'm not gonna lie. 15-month wait for the cert. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Of course. I mean, yes, of course they the GP can call you every hour to make sure you're okay, but no surgery. That takes 15 months. Of course it does. I didn't think we were going to get so political tonight with the state of the NHS, but seems to be where the conversation is taking us, isn't it? One more. And that is 140. Oh, we're gonna be here all night. Looking back at my poll, was it your good self who answered LeChonk for "Are we going to get a shiny tonight?" Because if so, I really appreciate that answer. That was in fact the correct answer. Okay, I'm just gonna vibe with this tune for a few seconds. I'll get your comment in a second. I'm just having a little vibe to myself here. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. That makes a bit more sense. I wouldn't really expect the normal NHS doc to be giving you that type of treatment. So yeah, that makes a bit more sense. You know what? I've got to stop it here before this degenerates any further. Because we're just having a nice chill stream. We're just having a nice chill Pokemon related stream. And I feel like this is slowly going to degenerate into, you know, philosophical talks about why we all hate capitalism. But with any luck, dude, with any luck you won't be feeling too rough for too much longer. But I will say, we are currently taking... You know what, it is tricky, because I know what all you guys are like. And I want to keep this channel as PG as possible. And every time Lex comes in, I swear I have a mini heart attack each and every time. Surprisingly, he's actually managed to behave himself so far. No disasters at the moment. But yeah, we are currently taking name suggestions on our boy here. I don't actually currently have a boy to show you because none have hatched. Oh, here we go. But we are currently taking name suggestions in case we do get a shiny. Anushka's had some had some suggestions, but they were all terrible, so I'm just ignoring every single one of them. I mean, not gonna lie, even like myself, dude, trying to keep things PG. Especially once I've been doing the challenge streams, which have been outrageously frustrating and like really... I've just taken a lot out of me. It has been hard to try to keep my tongue where it's meant to be. Let's just put it that way. I just ignore her too. I mean, she has given us some fantastic suggestions in the past, but not gonna lie, her suggestions earlier tonight just weren't up to par with her usual naming suggestions. So yeah, I've just had to bin them all. And yeah, let me know. I'll show you our boy, and then let me know if any names come to mind. Obviously, try to keep them as PG friendly as possible. But we are trying to hatch shiny. You will see him in the top right corner. Little yellow boy with a little blue nose. So let me know if any names come to mind. But yes, I believe Anushka's went off to sleep now, so we do have a little bit of peace. We do have a little bit of peace for now. But yes, we were going for roughly about, I think it was an hour 45 we were on stream for. But I was doing it in complete silence because I couldn't get the playlist through my headset, so I was literally just sitting here looking at a screen with no audio, cycling up and down. Well, that's why we've switched over to desktop, so I can actually hear it too. So I can hopefully hold off going and seeing for a few minutes longer. I mean, how much 15 or 18 can you make it? I am very confused about your comment, please elaborate, because I have no idea what you mean. Do you mean like 15 and 18 rated? I mean, you say that, but I could be a very passionate person once I'm annoyed. And on my challenge live stream, where I was only using Giraffe Rig, things got very frustrating very quickly. And there were a few moments where I did have to bite my tongue. So yeah. It can very quickly become 15/18 rated. If you really want it to be. But in terms of names, then 18. Oh, okay, yeah. In terms of names too. I mean, there was a questionable suggestion from Anushka earlier, which I did have to delete from the comments. So yeah, if you put your mind to it, yeah. If you put your mind to it, anything's possible. You could easily make these things as inappropriate as, you know, as you want. We're trying to stay away from that on this channel. We're just here for a good time. No stress, no shouting, no inappropriateness. I mean, no comments, no comments. Well, do let me know if you come up with any names that are appropriate. Please let me know. Anushka did opt for Kevin, which I did quite like, I was quite fond of. Until she said Kevin Jonas, and then that name just went immediately in the bin. Oh, we're up to 145. I am going to take a sip of refreshing tea. Which I should probably mute myself up for so you don't just get tea ASMR in your ear. Okay, right, we've got the bop. We have got the Game Boy Advance era bops right now. This is exactly what we need. We were starting to get a bit tired, but now we've got this bop, so we're going to be completely fine. What about Kelvin? The only people who I have known who have been called Kelvin have been questionable individuals, so no, I've got to stay away from Kelvin. I've got to stay away from Kelvin. But at the moment, I think I'm just going to use the holding name Helium, just because he is a balloon. And that's literally the first thing that came out. I know it's terrible, but it's literally the first thing that came to my brain. But I'm taking suggestions, so if anyone has an advance on that, please let me know. I mean, at this stage, I might just call him by sanity, because, you know, he's slowly causing me to run out of it. Yeah, no. No. I am, yeah, I'm not gonna take that bait. I'm not taking that bait. I'm really not taking that bait. I'm, Just going to keep my mouth quiet about those name suggestions. Some random 15-year-old American's probably gonna drop in the chat. I have no idea what's going on, but you know. But yes, I do appreciate your choices, your suggestions so far, even if all of them have been completely unusable. $146. Come on, this has to be it. Come on, please, please, put me out of my misery. Nope, we're still going. Okay, cool. I see how it is. Oh, I save space for 2 more. What am I doing? I feel like even though these are bops from my childhood, I feel like I'll slowly grow to hate each and every one of them. What time is it currently? I don't know, because I don't currently have my phone on me. It is 11:15, right? How much longer can we keep going for? Let's find out. Dilbert. You know what? There is probably a link there that I'm just not seeing, but Dilbert is actually a decent name. Yeah, I could see it being called Dilbert. Could see it being called Dilbert. I feel like we might be able to get to like 12, half 12. I feel like at that point we'll go completely insane. But we're okay for now. Now that I can actually hear the music, I'm actually somewhat okay. But like I say, I wouldn't be here unless the internet said that this was entertaining for some reason. And apparently the internet sees this, well, the Pokemon internet anyway, sees this as entertaining. So this is exactly what we're doing. And we're doing it at peak time because Americans. I'm just gonna vibe to myself for another few minutes. 148. Now, if I could somehow code the little Drifloon on the right-hand side of the screen under current hunt to do a dance, that would be amazing. Alright, 2 more of this stock, then we get to bin these boys. Let's go to ball trick. I mean, if we get like a really useless Pokemon, then yeah, sure we can call him Boldrick. I think I'll go for Dilbert for now. He sort of looks like a Dilbert. I'm sort of vibing with the name Dilbert. Right, 1 more. We can throw these boys in the box. Start over again. 176. That could be doable. I have... Because I hate myself, I predicted 891. There we go, with a new gentleman dropping into the chat to say hi. Sea Dog Place. How are you doing, good sir? If you've just joined now, we are slowly losing our sanity. Hatching Drifloons, trying to get a shiny. We don't even have the shiny charm, so we're stuck at 1 in 683 chance. But at least we have some absolute bops propelling us forward. Now, if anyone can name any of the games that any of the bops come from, I will be very impressed. But they are from a collection of a few childhood games that, you know, hold pretty close to myself. So if anyone can name any of them, you are immediately the MVP. Losing sanity sounds like fun. I mean, it would only be losing sanity if you had sanity to begin with. And I don't believe I ever had any of that, so you know. You know. How close are you to Shiny Charm? Not very at all. I feel like if I went back for all my previous games and traded them all in Pokemon Home and traded them forward, I feel like I'd be decently close. But with Scarlet and Violet coming out in like a month's time, I don't think there's any real point doing that now in Sword and Shield. So I'm probably just gonna wait until then, and then we will go. We'll go full in trying to get the Shiny Charm in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This sounds like it's from Sonic Hedgehog era. You wouldn't be far off, Glasgow. The previous tune we were listening to was a Game Boy Advanced bop. So yeah, you're along the right lines. Not the right franchise, but you've got the right idea in your head. But yeah, Sea-Dog, we're not overly close to the Shiny Charm in this game, so we probably won't bother. But we are going to go fully invested for once Scarlet and Violet comes out. That's pretty much why we set up the channel. We're just trying to get a few viewers if we can. And then we'll be pretty much streaming every single day when Scarlet and Violet comes out. So, if that is something you're interested in, be sure to subscribe and we can join in the journey together. Trying to build living decks, so it's just curious. Oh, I feel like the only reason I would do that is if I was on stream. Once I'm playing Pokemon, I'm not really it sounds terrible, but I'm really not a catch them all type of player. I am sort of a catch what is competitively useful. But I feel like if we are streaming Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet every single day, then we might as well try to catch every boy. And get that Shiny Charm, because you better believe once the new game comes out, we are going to be shiny hunting Lechonk. We need to shiny hunt Lechonk. I mean, if anyone gets Scarlet and Violet and doesn't try to get a shiny Lechonk, you're just doing life wrong. That is a boy that deserves your time and attention, getting a shiny. I want Pokeball Magerna. That would be a good shout. That would be a good shout. I don't think, if I'm honest, it's not really something I'm overly interested in myself. But each their own. If that's something you want to go for, dude, then absolutely no reason why you can't. Yeah, no worries. I'll see you soon. Drop back when you can. Okay, I'll try to make it a bit more interesting for you guys. If you can name what platform or even what console this game is on, you get some points. And Pokemon knowledge is limited to early 90s cartoons. I mean, if I'm honest, I'm the exact same. My knowledge of the anime doesn't really go past the, oh, here's the absolute bop! Here is the absolute bop from the new game. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the music in this new game. But no, I'm the exact same dude. My knowledge of the anime doesn't really go past the original Indigo Plateau series. Haven't really watched many of the new ones. But yeah, there's still, you know, that's completely valid life choices. Not gonna lie, the way you have worded that comes across as sort of a dig at me, but you know, don't blame you. What do points make? I mean, sure. Sure. If that's what you want, then that's what you get. I don't really know what the prizes will be. Maybe just my admiration. that might be enough for some, who knows? But this song is a big reason why I'm excited for the new game. Because a lot of the music is going to be composed by Toby Fox, who was the developer and composed all the music for Undertale. And he knows what a bop's about. And he's doing a lot of the music in this new game, so it's going to be absolutely bop-tastic. Indigo what now? Indigo Plateau. That's what the original series was called, dude. Just in case you didn't know. But yeah, not gonna lie, the way you worded that, saying that you were too busy playing Soldier, sort of sounded like a jibe at me, I'm not gonna lie. But good to see you come back, C-Dog. What we were just talking about is the fact that this song is a reason why I'm so excited for Scarlet and Violet, because a lot of the music will in fact be composed by Toby Fox of Undertale. And that boy knows what a bop's about, so I'm actually so excited. Japanese anime manga goes over here. To be honest, I'm the same. I feel like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Are my main two. That might actually be a hint to where one of the songs came from. But yeah, I'm the exact same. I think One Punch Man is actually a really good anime series, just because it just takes... It insults so much about like normal sort of like superhero movies and like shows and culture. And you always expect him to like lose fights, and they make it so dramatic, and that's just, oh no, he's won again. Oh, okay. Do I have Crown Tundra DLC? I do indeed have the Crown Tundra DLC. What we might do is, I feel like we might do a few shiny raids too, because people seem to tune in for that sort of thing, and it means some of my viewers can actually join in on the raids too. And that could potentially lead them to having a shiny Pokemon, so, you know, that could be fun. But yes, I do indeed have the Crown Tundra DLC. It wasn't too bad, the Crown Tundra. I did enjoy it a decent bit. I think the only thing is it's quite jarring, the Calyrex fusion, which is just him, you know, sitting on a horse. Was a bit taken back by that. It was a bit strange. Can you join some Dynamax? Yeah, absolutely do. I mean, we won't be doing that tonight. We will... I think we'll pretty much be streaming every day up until Pokemon Scarlet and Violet comes out, so we might save that for like Sunday evenings, if that is something that suits you. But yeah, absolutely, if you want to join in some Dynamax adventures, then yeah, we can do that. Like I say, not tonight, because tonight is Shiny Saturdays. Oof. I mean, from the sounds of it, that's all you're in for. Trying to get a Dynamax adventure going. We'll probably do it tomorrow. If we get drill on, like, right. I'm not 100% sure about what you mean, if I'm honest. If we get drill on, like, right now, then maybe we could do it. I don't know. I feel like it's too late in the evening, and my brain is just turned to mush to not really understand what you mean there. Based on the odds versus your egg count, you're at 1 out of 528. Maybe. I mean, Glasgow, it could take 1 egg, it could take 10, it could take 8,952. That is the beauty of shiny hunting, you just never know. You just never know. Okay, if I get Drifloon, yeah, potentially, yeah. I mean, if you want to see Drifloon, you're gonna need to send some emojis of... What's the word I'm looking for? Wow, my brain really has turned into mush at this late hour, shiny hunting. But what we'll do, we'll get some emojis going in the chat for us to spam, shall we? Let me just open up my own stream and inflate my own viewership. Wow. I'll go lie, this is an absolute vibe of a tune we've got going right now. Okay. These are the two set of emojis I want to see going in the chat. To help us get some shiny luck, okay? We've got a little star. I've got a little balloon. For a little balloon boy. I mean, it would be nice if we only needed 42, but I don't think that's the case. Yeah, Glasgow, you really just scared me there. I thought you meant that we were buffering, but now I realise you've just completely disregarded what I've said about using those select emojis, and you've just decided to use your own. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. There we go. You've decided to use the correct ones. Thank you. Thank you. And you've completely distracted me. I can't remember what number of Drifloon we're on now. Oh, okay, we're on 157. That's fine. But yes, I need some stars and I need some balloons. That is exactly what is going to make us hatch the shiny Drifloon this evening. $158, please, please. No, we don't have Nightbot yet, dude. I am meaning to set it up, but there's so many other things that are taking priority at the moment over Nightbots. But we'll eventually get set up. I mean, there haven't been that many concurrent viewers, so you know, I seem to be okay managing on my own at the moment. But yeah, we'll eventually get Nightbot at it. This evening, the priority was I didn't actually have this overlay for the stream made until today, so that took a few hours. And then we put together a bit of a playlist just to have in the background to keep us all seeing as we hatch some eggs. Right, 2 more. We can throw these boys in the bin and get 5 more. I mean, that's a really depressing calculation you've just done there. 1 in the next 100,000 eggs. Wow. I would like to know personally what numbers you've used to make that calculation. I would be very curious to know what numbers you've used to make that calculation. Yes, exactly, Glasgow. The amount of time that it would take us to set up Nightbot, that is precious minutes and seconds that we could be trying to hatch a shiny. You're exactly right. But see, dog, like I said, Glasgow, we are currently taking name suggestions on what we are going to name this boy once he hatches. So far, Dilbert is the name of choice, but if you can come up with anything better, I am all ears. I mean, Drifloon doesn't have any ears, but I'll be the ears for him. I 6. I mean, of course you did. Of course you did. But we're trying to keep things as PG here as possible, so I'm just gonna completely gloss over that. Coming from the same person who most certainly made a joke once that number came up on the encounter. But yes, we are taking name suggestions, so if you've got anything... I'm between 2 minds of whether I delete that comment or not, because I know exactly why you're saying that based off his Pokédex entry. But at the same time, I'm so conflicted. I'm so conflicted. Oh god. I'll let that marinate in the comments for a little while. Yeah. But yes, any other name suggestions, please? Because someone will come in and see that comment out of context and be very concerned and very confused. So conflicted. But, yes. Any other name suggestions? Go ahead. Give me as many names as you can possibly think of. Try your best to keep them PG. I will let that one slide because I know exactly why you said that based off his Pokédex entry. But yeah. But all being well, we'll be able to get him tonight. We are going for Trubbish next week, because I do have a feeling Garbodor is actually going to be quite a good Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet with the new Terra type mechanics. And then we're going for Venipede the following week, because I recently caught one in a Beast Ball and might as well. And I am still taking guesses on what console each song is from. I'm pretty sure I already gave away what console this song comes from previously, but you know. If anyone can actually name a game where one of these songs comes from, I will actually make you a moderator in the channel immediately. That is how impressed I will be if you can name one of the games where one of these songs comes from. I do have the power and I will do it. Okay, my chat is only updated now, so I do apologize. I completely missed about 10 comments here. What about Poppers? You know, Poppers is actually quite a cute name. I do actually like Poppers. That is actually a really... yeah, I like that one. That's actually a really solid suggestion right there. Child... I mean, technically, yes, that is what he is, but at the same time, we're trying to make this a wholesome stream, people. And I don't really want to put out a YouTube short about how I named my Drifloon child Unaliver. Virtual Boy. I mean, Glasgow, is Anushka really that bad? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put out a new poll. I mean, it is a bit pointless because I feel like you're the only guys who will answer it. But we'll put out a new poll, okay? And it will be a name poll on our good boy here. You know what, I'll add Kevin back into the mix, why not? You know what, Glasgow, I did actually speak to Anushka about that afterwards, so, you know. I do apologise. Right. So far, I like Dilbert, I like Poppers, and I've just put Kevin back into the mix, because why not? But like I say, if any of you guys want to hazard any other suggestions on the name, I am all ears. But let me ask you this: will you be getting Scarlet and Violet, Sea Dog? I guess. You really are going for, you really are choosing violence here, aren't you? I can completely see cool, nice, lovable names are completely out of the window. Cool Whip. I can call him Cool Whip, as it gives us the opportunity to pronounce it as Cool Whip. I would give Violet, yes. Well, let me ask you this: what Pokemon so far are you most excited for? I am a bit torn. I am really looking forward to Lechonk, because he's named Lechonk and he's just a big unit, and why wouldn't you be excited about that? I'm actually really looking forward to Furigraph, but also what that means for Girafarig competitively, because Girafarig will now get the access to Leavolite. And there are a few pretty toxic ideas I'm running through my head for competitive Pokemon with Girafarig. But yeah, dude, what Pokemon are you most looking forward to in the new game? I mean, Glasgow, is that a reference? I feel like I need to Google this because I'm not 100% sure. I mean, do you mean the town in Italy? This is gonna be something completely inappropriate, isn't it? Why do I have a feeling this is gonna be something completely inappropriate? Right, that's number 165, so we can put all these boys in the bin and get another set of 5. But I do appreciate you gentlemen being with me tonight. You are keeping me entertained, and not gonna lie, slightly concerned at your name choices, but you know. It does enough, yeah, that's alright, dude. I mean, you've been here for a while, like I'm not Oh god, I've accidentally went inside, I don't know, he's ruined himself. That's alright, dude. I mean, if you're not feeling great after vaccine, then yeah, can't really expect you to stay. That's nice. Hope you have a good night. And I will see you soon. I feel like I should have known that. But what can I say? I googled this and only the town in Italy came up. I'll pencil that one in. You know, I wouldn't say no to a cultural name. And then there was one. But we are still going strong. We were streaming for an hour 45 earlier. We're now nearly 55 minutes in. With Yellow Snow. I mean, he is yellow, and he does have something that looks like snow on his head. / Cool Whip. So we could call him Yellow Snow. I mean, at the end of the day, I could just call him Yellow Snow to make you happy, and then off stream, change his name to something else. And you would never know. So you know that's an option. That's an option. I mean, not gonna lie, that would be a very clickbait video. My community named my shiny Yellow Snow. But yeah, you still haven't answered my question, dude. What Pokemon are you most looking forward to in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Yeah, I suppose so, Glasgow, I suppose so. don't know if culture is potentially the right word once referring to such actions, but you know. Here we go. Oh dear. I'm trying to keep things PG, people. I'm trying to keep things PG, and you've both just chosen violence. You have both woken up today and decided to choose violence. You know what? I'll pencil it in for now. To make you happy, I will pencil that in for now. And 167. I'm not going to lie, I completely forgot what Glasgow's prediction was. I feel like it was 170 something. I'm trying to scroll back to see it, but I'm honestly too asleep. I woke up today because I felt like it's. I really wish I knew what that felt like. I really do. Any opportunity to sleep there is, you better believe I'm going to take it. But we're okay. We're doing alright here. Starting to get a little bit tired. But thankfully, the absolute tunes and your absolute crazy suggestions for names are keeping me awake for now, so thank you very much. Right, 2 more in the stock, cool. I'm just gonna mute up for a second and take a refreshing drink. Look at that, the numbers came back around again. Name it Neptune. I mean, does he look like a Neptune to you? Yeah, he doesn't seem particularly aquatic to me. Could potentially go on board with Neptune. I think what would be a good idea, because we are going to be doing a few other shiny hunts, as you will see. Next week is Trubbish, and then the week after that is Venipede. So if there are any... If we do get a few good names, and I can't decide between them, I might just park them for one of the next Pokemon. And then that way everyone's happy. Oh, Alice came back round again. I'm still between two minds of deleting that comment or not. I mean, to be fair, if the Pokemon Company didn't want inappropriate things to come out of their Pokemon, they shouldn't give them such cursed Pokedex entries. Name Trubbish Fortnite Kid. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. I like that name. I can get on board with that. That's just a solid name suggestion. Trubbish the Fortnite Kid. And then he evolves into Garbodor, the even bigger Fortnite Kid. But we're still here. I'm vibing for the pain. We've been going for like collectively nearly 3 hours now. No shiny so far. But we're still here. We're still live. I mean, the stream's live. I don't feel particularly live myself, but you know. Are we talking about Trubbish the Fortnite kids? You know what? I'm gonna park the name. I'm gonna take a note of that for next week for once we're doing the Trubbish stream. But you know what? Yeah, that might end up being the name. That might end up being the name. I mean, personally, I say that's life completed. You should feel accomplished if that ends up being the name. Whew. How far are we through our playlist, just out of curiosity? Okay. I will try my best to remember Trubbish the Fortnite kid. I imagine someone on where do people draw fan art these days? I feel like someone needs to draw that. Name Venipede Mewtwo counter. Yeah. I don't know if we get enough characters to name a Mewtwo counter, but yeah. We could do. That could be a good name. Right, we need one more egg to get a full box. Here we go. But yeah, we're slowly filling up our boxes, so we will need to quickly dip into Pokemon Home to bin these boys soon. But for now, we're here. We're cycling tediously up and down this route in hope that we get the ever-elusive shiny boy. But no, I wasn't actually going to do Venipede until I was thinking of what Pokemon to do after Trubbish, and then I remembered I recently caught a Beast Ball Scolipede in one of the raid dens, so yeah, we might as well do it. It would be quite cool to have a shiny Scolipede and a Beast Ball. That would be cool. But we are back on the Game Boy Advanced era music right here. And I feel like it's exactly what we need to stay motivated to find a shiny boy. A shiny boy which we're still not sure what we're nicknaming. Right, 2 more to hatch. We can swap them out. $174. I have an idea for a shiny hunt after Venipede. Well, please, by all means, tell me your idea for a shiny hunt after Venipede. I mean, based off the channel name, you really thought I would have went for Riolu. But I do actually already have a shiny Lucario, and I also, quite personally, I don't actually like shiny Lucario skin. Do Litwick or Milcery? I'd probably do Litwick personally, just because I don't really like Milcery or however you pronounce it. I really need one of those books on Pokemon pronunciation because I feel like I butcher most of them. But yeah, I might actually do Litwick because I completely forgot it was the Litwick Community Day today in Pokemon Go. So I might do Litwick. I mean, because we're still in the spoopy season, I'm trying to do a few more spoopy type Pokemon. So we're doing our ghost now. We've got a pile of rubbish for next week, because you know that's very scary. And we've got a little bug for the week following. But yeah, could do lab work. That's a good suggestion. You're definitely bitching. I mean, that's the thing. Like I said before, I don't really watch the anime, so a lot of my name pronunciation is just based off what I think it looks like. And unfortunately, there are thousands of Pokemon which I have been pronouncing wrong this whole time. Took me ages to realize Kyogre was pronounced Kyogre, not Kyogre. But unfortunately, that is the issue as a Pokemon streamer. You slowly realize that you've been wrong about things your entire life. Don't have to watch the anime to know the pronunciation. I mean, I suppose Pokemon DB exists. I should try to spend a bit more time in the pronunciation section on Pokemon DB. How many more? 3 more. Okay, cool. Oh, he's slowly going insane. He is slowly going insane. We're at 175, but we have nothing to show for it so far. Yeah. I mean, I suppose the only way you really learn them is being told that you've been saying them wrong by someone else. I mean, at the end of the day, the English language is full with a pile of words that people pronounce completely differently, so each their own, I suppose. I mean, the Big Brain Play is just to nickname all of your Pokemon, then you never have to pronounce another Pokemon name ever again. 176. Will this be the lucky egg? I think this might be the lucky egg. Wow, it wasn't the lucky egg. Who'd have thought? I mean, that's the thing, dude. A lot of the time I just, you know, a lot of the time I feel like I just fall into like autopilot playing Pokemon. The most of the time I don't really think about what the Pokemon are called. If that makes sense. Took me so long to realize if Chatot was pronounced Chatot or Chateau. Is he not Chatot because, you know, chat because he speaks? See, this is dangerous. You're going to make me doubt everything I thought I knew about Pokemon. I mean, that's the thing. If you asked me what a move was, or what like base power it was, or if you asked me what's an ability done, or the best way to run a Pokemon, I would be able to tell you right away. But pronunciation is just like, that's where things get a bit more complicated, not gonna lie. Yeah, Chatot, yeah, exactly. Because he's a chatty boy, because he can speak. You know what, I think the greatest tragedy of the Pokemon world is them removing that feature after Gen 4, where you could speak for the microphone and save your voice for Chatot's move. I mean, don't get me wrong, I completely understand why they removed it, because, you know, people were saying some rude things. But I really wish they brought that back. What's a better move, explosion or self-destruct? I mean, personally, I think they're both terrible, because, no. I love my Pokemon boy, I don't want to see him explode into a million pieces. And here comes the absolute bomb. This is exactly why I said I'm so excited for the next game. The fact that Toby Fox is composing a lot more of the songs. I believe the only song he done for this game was the Battle Tower theme, which is an absolute bop. So it will be really good to see. It will be really good to see more songs by him in this game. Because pretty much every single song he wrote for Undertale is an absolute masterpiece. I mean, that would be nice, but unfortunately that's not how I run my Drifloon. But talking about Quick Claws, I was actually playing my Giraffe Rig only playthrough yesterday. And my rival got not 1, not 2, but 3 Quick Claw activations in a row. And Quick Claw's only 20% rate of it actually working. So he got 20% of it, 20% of it, 20%. I would never be that lucky. But of course, because it's an NPC, yeah. That stuff just happens. It made me a sad boy, because it made me lose. But I feel like that's one thing every Pokemon player can relate to. Like once you paralyze an enemy Pokemon or you put them to sleep or anything like that, they run absolute circles around you. Like they hit every single move, they wake up immediately, they fall off their freeze immediately. But then once your Pokemon are confused or if they're paralyzed, they just miss everything. Skill issue in your ass, I guess. I mean, not really. I don't believe so. I don't know how my skill can make a Quick Claw hit more times than it's meant to, but you know. I think the issue is I didn't spam the right combination of buttons. Because you know, spamming B once you throw a Pokeball, that obviously makes the Pokemon get in ball more easily. That obviously works. So maybe my rival is just doing the exact same thing. The NPC was just spamming some sort of code that made it hit more times. I mean, I would say I'm a competitive player in the sense that I feel like I can come up with interesting strategies that other competitive people wouldn't normally go for. But I'm not really one of those competitive players that sits there and spams the exact same Pokemon over and over again. Like back in the day once, say when she had the Blissey meta, I absolutely despised that and I would never touch it. Like, I don't think competitive Pokemon should just be, you know, using the exact same 6 Pokemon that everyone else is using, and then it's just a case of RNG to see who wins. You know what I mean? But not gonna lie, I do have a few toxic Pokemon that have made people very angry. But like I've said before, I am very interested to see how the whole Terra type and the implications that has in competitive play coming into Scarlet and Violet. Like already my brain is going mad trying to think of like strategies. But it will be interesting to see how people abuse Terra types in the new game. So fat man. I mean, yeah, I'm always up for a battle. I will be honest, I'm a bit rusty because I haven't actually had many battles in the last few months. If I'm honest, I haven't actually played Pokemon that much in the last few months, but with Scarlet and Violet coming out, I felt like I needed to put up this channel. Because we're going to be playing that game a lot. You know, assuming it's good. I really do hope it's good. I feel like what I've seen from the trailers has me about 50-50 at the moment. Like, some of the Pokemon look amazing, some of them look god-awful. I think Terra types could be very interesting, but at the same time, it might add a level of discrepancy that just means when you're going into a fight, you have no idea what's going to happen. Oof, IG2G. That's alright, dude. I mean, I appreciate you dropping in and saying hi and giving us some questionable Pokemon suggested names for our boy Drifloon. But no, I do appreciate you hanging out. And of course, if you do want to drop in again, we will be live again tomorrow. Probably continuing the shiny hunt, because I don't think we're going to get him tonight. But by all means, feel free to subscribe. And yeah, I'll probably be dropping on about similar sort of times tomorrow. Trubbish the Fortnite Kid for the win. That'll be next week's stream. If we are streaming tomorrow, we're going to continue Drifloon. But believe me, we will be going for Trubbish next week. So if you come up with any other good name suggestions between now and then, please let me know. But at the moment, he is being called Trubbish the Fortnite Kid. That is the current holding name for that boy. But yeah, I appreciate you dropping in, dude. Yeah, absolutely. In terms of Dynamax adventures, yeah, we'll certainly be getting those up on the channel. So if you do want to drop in for that sort of thing, then let me know. And hopefully we can get some shinies for the viewers. And wow, just this moment he has run out of disk space because he's been recording Pokemon too much. But I am actually getting a bit tired here. I feel like because we've actually had some quite heated debate going back and forth on this stream. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely live for it, but at the same time, it has made me very tired. But I think we'll get to 200 at least. We might leave it there because it is getting quite late. But if anyone else does drop in, let me know. And we'll keep this party going as long as you want it to. Oh wait, that was 185, right. Swap them out. Swap them out. Put them in the bin. We will need to drop into Pokemon Home shortly, because we are slowly running out of box space. We need to release some boys into the wild. Currently, we're at 185. And we're yet to see a shiny Drifloon. But I mean, I suppose we only have ourselves to blame by not having the shiny charm. I probably should have added more songs as playlist to stop it getting just as tedious for me. That probably would have been a good idea. I think we have room for 2 more. 2 more, okay, cool. But so far, 185 eggs, and no hint of a shiny. We'll keep things going a little bit longer for now. But I feel like if we are going for Fortnite Kid for the Trubbish, I feel like we will need to call this boy Poppers. Just to, you know, spread out the love with the community. We last thing we want is just the one person dictating all the names. So this boy, this might be Poppers you're looking at. I mean, once we finally hatch one. But we're 186. And we don't have a shiny just yet. But I'm thinking, if we are going to be streaming Pokemon Scarlet and Violet as much as I say, I might rig up an under-table treadmill. I might rig up an under-chair pedal deal. So whilst we're walking about, we can be on the treadmill. Whilst we're on our partner Pokemon, we can be on the pedal bike. And at least we get a little bit of exercise in whilst we're grinding away at Pokemon. That could be a good idea. $188. Okay, I feel like I need this song to end so we can get a new song in to revitalize us a little bit. I feel like this one's dragged on just a bit too long. Right, one more hatch. Throw these boys in the bin. Get a fresh batch of 5. And continue the PN. I feel like this song is the only thing I'm going to hear once I'm going to sleep at night now. Slowly driving me mad. And no shiny poppers, that's sad. Right. We're still going. We might hit 200 and call it there. If anyone else drops in, please let me know. Because only with your comments will I stay awake long enough to keep going. But for now, I'm feeling quite sleepy. I would love to see one in like 199. That would be good. We're still here. We're still grinding away. The song is coming to a close. We're going to get a new song to give us a little bit of revitalization. That would be nice. And there we go. We've got a nice, calm, relaxing tune from yet another undisclosed game. Alright, one more. I'll bring us to 195. There we go, thank you. Right, this is it. I can feel it. I can feel it. This is gonna be it. 191. Let's go. I can feel it. Come on. No. Right, 4 more to go. 4 more to go. 4 more to go, then 5 more to go. And then we're going to call it there. Because collectively we've been going for over 3 hours. We've made a good start into the challenge. But it would be great to see us getting a shiny before we sign off. That would be good. I don't know how realistic that is right now, but we'll see. $193? Could this be it? Okay, 2 more. 2 more. 2 more, then we get 1 more stack, and then we're just going to call it there for the evening. But with any luck, the shiny gods will look down upon us and grant us a yellow shiny boy. And if not, there's always tomorrow. And here we go, 195. Let's make it happen. And alas, he was not shiny. But we do get 1 more stack. We have 1 more stack in us tonight. Well, with any luck, that's all we need. And here we go. The final stack. I'm very excited. I should probably cycle closer to the daycare lady so I know once a new egg comes. That would be a good idea. I feel like I've slightly distracted myself just a little bit. Full of chatting. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel us getting a shiny within 200 eggs. Come on. I know it's gonna happen. I just need you to believe. Right, I can fit one more. One more, and then just pedal like crazy. Okay, here we go. Last 5 for the evening. Is this the lucky 5? Let's find out. I mean, of course, it's gonna happen now once everyone's left chats. I can see that happening. $196. That would be a nice looking number for a shiny to appear on. Unfortunately, it's not meant to be. Okay, come on, we've got 4 eggs in us. We've got 4 eggs in us. 4 eggs. That could be all we need. We're about nearly a third through the 168 or the 183 or the 683. Wow, my brain is really not working right now. I think it's safe to say I need to call it an evening after these few eggs. And I think I deserve a low cap. But we have 3 eggs to go. Correction, we have 2 eggs to go now. It could all happen here. This could be the moment we get a shiny. But it is not. Come on, we've got 2 more. Let me just check. Make sure I've done the maths correctly. I have. We have 2 more. And with any luck, this could be it. 198, that would be a very nice number for a shiny. That looks like a shiny number. Come on, come on. It's not a shiny number, people. It is not a shiny number. But we still have 1 egg to go. Come on, we have 1 egg. 1 single chance tonight for shiny Drifloon, and this is it. This is the final chance we have tonight. 200 eggs. Will it be him? Will we meet our shiny boy? No. We will not. So, when the hunt goes on for another evening, we've hatched our boys, slowly running out of space. We will quickly log into Pokemon Home just to release them. But we've hatched 200 eggs. We have gotten some questionable, some fantastic name suggestions. So far I'm going for poppers. If anyone does drop in the next stream, please let me know if you have any other choices. We are going to very quickly go into Pokemon Home and release them first. But this will be us for the evening. I really do appreciate the people who dropped in to keep me company. Because I feel like without you, I would have went slowly insane. More so than I currently already am. We're going to very quickly release these. That'll be us signing off leave now. Unless in the next few minutes a whole stream of people drop in. And then we may consider keeping things going a bit longer. Wait, no, I want to release more. Select more. Put them all in the bin. I really feel like we're going to cause a pollution issue with all these balloons flying off into the stratosphere. But apparently that's the price you pay as a shiny breeder. No, I do want to release you. Let me release you. A few more to go. I think we... Did we bin the other 5 that I had in my party? I can't remember. I think we did. Oh, still more? Okay, cool. I believe that's all of them now. Yeah, that's all of them. Save that. But yeah, that is us for this evening. I really do appreciate everyone who dropped in. As always, if you want to keep up to date with the streams, we will be pretty much streaming every single day up until the release of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So don't be afraid to subscribe, put on the notifications so you know once we're going live.